Yo, good morning, my people. What's up, world? It is Friday, July 18th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him, all things is possible. Top of the morning to all my kings and queens, everyone out there moving in the streets. Safe travels on this Friday to wherever it is that you're going and wherever you are coming back from. Please let's be aware of our surroundings and everywhere we go. I hope everybody's feeling blessed and appreciated and thankful for seeing another day, another week, another hour, another minute, another second. And knowing with Him, once again, all things is possible. Happy Friday, y'all. I'm feeling a little under the weather. You know, sitting up under AC too much. John Parrow, what's up, man? Appreciate you. Salute to everybody for coming through, you know what I mean? Yeah, feeling a little bit under the weather, so y'all just gotta bear with me. Well, shout outs to everybody, man, that's out there. Welcome to the morning chop up. For everybody that's not familiar with the morning chop up, the morning chop up is very simple. For people who don't, I want people to understand that the morning chop up, we don't speak boxing on morning chop ups. We just speak life. I'll be back with the boxing talk later this afternoon. Later this afternoon, we'll be back with the boxing talk. But for the morning chop ups, we just talk about a lot of different things. So we're going to definitely do that. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. All right, so let's not waste no time. Let's get into it. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Like, share, subscribe, everybody. All right. Be free. What up? I see you. John Perro, I appreciate you coming through. Just seen you over there. And my man Jay Channel, what up? Tay Tay, my Long Island sister, what's up? Um, it's crazy, y'all. You know me, I always have these crazy conversations for the morning chop ups. I always have these words of the days that I don't never look them up. I never think about it the day before. It's just always something that always happens to come up in my mind, right? You know, frustrated, right? The word of the day is frustrated. What are some of the things in the world or in life or in your life that you are frustrated with? That you maybe could feel like you could be doing better at, and you feel like it's stopping you for where it is that you need to get to. It's a lot of things, right? Some people will go, nothing is frustrating me. And they'll just try to convince you that everything in their life is great. But there are some things in this world that frustrate us. Um, and we could easily be like, well, you let it frustrate you. But there are some things that we might not have no control over that'll frustrate us. And we can't worry about that because we have no control of it, right? But even with us not having control of it, just something simple like this YouTube, what you see going it, it'll frustrate you, right? But there's somebody will tell you you don't have to watch what you see on here. Yeah, I don't. But when I go to the next channel, it seems to be the same nonsense going on. Or let's not make it a social media thing. Okay. Sometimes it could be a job. It could be the household you live in. It could be the neighborhood. We can't allow frustration or being frustrated dictate how we move and how we think. Because that word sometimes could be so powerful. It could change your whole mindset. It could change how you move. It could change how you eat. It could change how you think. It goes along with stress and aggravated. Now, you probably thinking frustration is not a good word of the day, but 90% of the people, I don't know if I want to use that big ass percentage because that might be going a little too far. So let's just say 65% of the people walk around. I can't say how many people in New York City. I know there's a busload. There's probably more people walking around frustrated and out of their mind than people who are walking around with everything okay in their life. And it's scary because I even have some days where I'm just like, yo, nothing's not going right in life. Fucking YouTube channels taking too long to grow. This is not right. That's not right. When it comes to credentials, this is annoying. Can't get this. You're frustrated a little bit. But the key to that is to tell yourself that, you know what, no matter how frustrated I am, I got to keep pushing. Some way, somehow, I got to get around this frustration. But frustration is always going to be something that's going to be around because everything is not going to always be peaches and cream in your life. So you're always going to find one or two things that's going to piss you off to the high level of pissivity. I'm just got off my man Jay Smith channel, and I'm looking at some of the comments, some of the people who's coming on this channel, right? Some of y'all frustrate me, which is some of the stupid shit y'all say, because it's sad how you guys think you know what you're talking about when it comes to the sport of boxing. You know nothing. There's never a time I want somebody to say, I can't watch your channel because it frustrates me. And it's not you personally, but it's the people in the circle. Because I want everybody to feel as comfortable as they can when they come over here. Trolling, we know, is not allowed because I'll get you up out of here real quick. I won't time you out. That means that you'll be out of here forever. If you make another account, I'll get rid of that one too. So you have people who are sometimes struggling to pay bills or whatever the case may be. They just can't seem to get it right. And you hear that person say, yo, I'm frustrated, yo. And you go, well, what you frustrated about, man? Oh, man, it's this damn job. It's YouTube. The relationship I'm in. And you go, well, what are you doing about that? How are you dealing with that? Oh, I'm just dealing with it. Do we just deal with frustration or do we find a way to get around it? Because if you're not careful, frustration will have you stressed, have you questioning yourself Do I belong here? It's just something that happens. So you want to be careful when it comes to frustration. You want to be careful when it comes to aggravation. You want to be careful when it comes to depression. I'll be what's up. You want to be careful with all those words that will put you in a situation where there's no coming back from it. If you notice, it's a pattern. When you get to the point of no return in your life, there's a pattern. It starts out not with just what you do, but it starts out with how you feel. How you feel leads to what you do. Okay, I'm gonna say that again because I probably went over some of y'all heads. How you feel leads to what you do. So a lot of times when people say I'm frustrated, I'm aggravated, I'm depressed, I'm upset, I'm pissed off. All that mixed into one is enough to make you go out there in the world and do some shit that you didn't even know you can do. And as scary as it is, that's how it works. Sometimes how you think will lead to you doing something. It'll spill out. Because now you've been thinking about it so long, I got to do something about this. Because now you're not just frustrated, right? Because frustrated opens up the other doors to other shit that by the time you look up, you'll be in a situation that you can't get out of. Because now you went from frustrated to being aggravated to being stressed to being pissed off. Now retaliation is a must. I have to do something about it. Because I'm pissed to the high level of pissivity, and somebody's going to have to pay for how I feel. I had somebody I used to talk to once upon a time that told me I was hurting, so I had to make you hurt too. And I'm thinking, damn, how evil the world could be, how cruel the world could be when people are so-called in pain, or when they're in pain, they got to make you feel what they're feeling. Or they got to find somebody to take it out on. Frustrated is a dangerous word. It's just as dangerous as any other words that I've used. You're ever in a marriage or a relationship or in a relationship with anybody, somebody just goes, yo, I'm frustrated, yo. Be careful. Y'all take that word frustrated as a light word. Well, he's frustrated. So what? He'll be all right. Well, depends. Sometimes the frustrating might depends on the situation. It might die down. Or somebody just might die. It all depends on how they feel. What led to them feeling like this? What led to them responding like this? What led to them saying this? So you got to understand when somebody goes to do something crazy, it's not just them being frustrated. It's not just one word that made them tweak out like that. It was a whole bunch of different shit going on. And yeah, we can put drugs. Yeah, that person was on drugs, a crackhead, a cokehead, K2, whatever you want to say, right? But a lot of that leads to that too. Now you got a whole new problem. So not only they'll label you as something wrong with your mental, but you're also an addict. We went to school with people like this. We have had people like Josh Sanders. What's up, my brother, my Midwest brother? We've had people in our family like this. We go to school with people like this. We have lived next door to people like this. We have seen people like this out in public. Being frustrated leads to a whole lot of different shit that we didn't even think that we were ready for. Yeah, Albie. And this needs to be talked about, because when people go, well, I don't have time to worry about what the next man or what the next woman's going through. It's not about that. One thing that we all got in common as humans, as children of God, the thing that we all got in common is that frustration, aggravation, depression, suicide, mental health is right around the corner waiting for our asses, and hoping that we walk around that corner just so it could greet us. Just so it could greet us. And I say some of the things we get frustrated about, the shit is really not that serious. Because all you're doing is falling for the trap. Oh man, this girl don't want to be with me no more, man. Shit, bro. I'm pissed off. I'm mad. I'm aggravated. I'm frustrated. I'm ready to hurt something. Okay, well, if you think that's going to get her back and you're going to be able to keep your freedom at the same time, then you go right ahead, sir. You go right ahead. You got these suck ass dudes out here. When a woman don't want them, hey, check this out. We had this sucker dude up here because his mama paid more attention to her grandchild than she did him. He takes the 2-year-old baby and throws him in the river. Why? Because you frustrated and aggravated that your mama was paying more attention to her grandchild than you? Well, McLean, that's not frustrated. People are just crazy. Man, it's everything. It's frustrated. It's you. I mean, you could put jealous too. Jealous could be a very dangerous word too. It could be cute at times. Oh, you jealous? But nobody finds that word jealous cute when you end up dead. These dudes throw that. Yeah, yeah. Be careful with the word jealous, because the word jealous can put you in a very uncomfortable position. It can put you in a comfortable position. So all these words I just used, plus adding jealous to it, could put you in a nasty situation, right? Your Honor, it could. Hold on. Probably AB. Probably could be, but it's hard to stand in front of a judge and say, Your Honor, I just took my whole family out, or I took my girl out because I seen her talking to a dude. I got jealous, so I smoked him and her. Now you just killed your kid's mother. So when I use the word frustration, and I go, that's the word of the day, and it's a fucked up word of the day, but it's actual facts, because we all have been frustrated about something, but a lot of us know how to control some of that frustration because we know it's really not that serious. BC, what's up, my brother? Yeah, they tell you to control your anger, your frustration, your emotions. I know it's easier said than done. But if you're not careful with that word frustration and how you decide to play with it, it's going to open the doors for a lot of other shit that you don't want no parts of. It's scary. It is so scary that by the time you realize what you have done, if you're alive to realize it, Your whole life is thrown away. By the time you come off that, you know how they say after you come down off your high, by the time you come off of how you react to shit, LB, is how you react to shit. I have to realize that, and even still sometime now, that one day my black ass is gonna be probably behind bars because sometimes how I react to things, and I'm trying to learn how to woosah. Because I know when it comes to my wife, if I had any reason to go, it would be because of her. Because if you go ahead and play with her, violate her, disrespect her in any way, I'm ready to risk it all. As much as I love No Doug Zone and I love what I do, I always said if I had to go to that place, it's going to be because I didn't do, not because I did something to her. It's because somebody did something or tried to do something to her. I'm ready to risk it all. That's something different versus you just out here crashing out. I'm frustrated. My job playing around with me. My relationship ain't right. My homies really ain't my homies. I don't have the amount of money I want. I'm frustrated. I'm aggravated. I'm pissed. I wish somebody would say something to me. Here we go. No, BC, I don't want nothing like that happen. But I always tell people, my wife is my everything. Yes, she gets on my nerve. I get on her nerve, but that's my everything. If you go ahead and play with her, I'm ready to risk it all. And I will sit on the island with no problem. I know that's not a place to be, but for her, I'll sit there. It ain't even worth it, bro. I tell a dude, y'all out here dying for shit that it ain't worth dying for. At least if you're gonna die for something that's worth dying for. For that, not gonna play with my wife. You ain't gonna do that. I don't care how good your knuckle game is. I don't care what weight class you in. I don't care how many fights you won in the street. I guarantee you, dog, you're gonna lose that. You're gonna lose it. I promise you. And it's not worth it. We don't promote violence over here. You know what I'm saying? We're just not gonna play that. But we have to be careful. Being frustrated is the worst dance partner to have. Because being frustrated will lead you to a lot of other dance partners you don't want. Hey, my name is Frustrated. Let me introduce you to my man, Suicidal. And then he's going to introduce you to his man named Depression. Any woman gives you anything that day on the streets. Hell no. That's a fact, Josh. That's a fact. Yeah, I know, BC. This is why these topics are important. So when people be like, yo, the morning chop ups, this is why this shit is important. Because I know I'm talking to somebody out there, rather if I know them or not. Frustration would be like, yo, I'm gonna introduce you to my man. Then I'm gonna introduce you to my man Suicidal, my man Depression. Yeah. All these names, they all know each other and they all hang out with each other. Huh? Frustration and aggravated, or they cool with each other. So is depression and suicide. They all hang with each other. They all hang with each other. And their goal is to take our asses out, especially us black men. They here to take our asses out. They all know each other. They all like that dude that you see up at the corner store standing in front of the bodegas, waiting to catch a victim. Sell you some bullshit when you walk by. Hey man, I got that. You know what I mean? Got that 2 for $5. Huh? That's what all these words are. They them dudes at the corner store waiting to sell you some bullshit. That's all it is. And before you know it, you out here lost. So now the thing becomes is, what do I do about it? Well, once your mind is already gone, you can't. That's why people need to talk. Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, Free. That's why people need to take the time for themselves. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, BC, Free, for real. All these words I just named are them same dudes that's at the damn store trying to sell you some shit. Depression, one thing they have got, depression don't care about you. Frustration doesn't care about you. Aggravation doesn't care about you. Suicide doesn't care about you. Mental health doesn't care about you. They all got one job, and it's to take your ass out. And it don't matter which one does it. Oh, they all might not do it at the same time. It don't matter which one take it. Yeah, you need time yourself, Free. You do. Especially you, Free. You probably one of the illest fathers / grandfathers I've probably ever seen. And you're still young, right? You're older than me, but you're still young. A lot of grandfathers, if they're your age, still want to go out and party. They still want to drink. They still want to run the streets. So I tell you what, D Free, not because I know you, but even if I didn't, I have to definitely salute you on how you are with not only your kids, but your grandchildren. They probably got one of the best grandfathers to ever fucking have. And that's hands down. One of the best grandfathers to have. I wish my grandfather would have been like that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But these motherfuckers don't care about y'all. They don't care about me. They don't care about the women. All these things that I just named, all these categories have taken out some of our women. You always had that woman that was bad back in the days. You was like, damn, mama bad as shit. Then you see her 30 years later, you like, what the fuck happened? Oh, life. Life. You know, they all tell you that it's life. You know, I lost this, I lost that, and you know, life. We can't let frustration, aggravation, depression, suicide, mental health, any of that shit get to us. Because you just one step away from either being in the grave or being in the prison system. Because either way, it's not going to work out for you. Yeah. Josh is stupid. Josh, you stupid. So when we let these things approach us and we let them hang around us too long, they're no good for us. We let these things hang around us too long. And now we can't get rid of them. You want to get away from them, but you let them hang around so long, it's hard to get rid of them. You let stress and aggravation hang around you, you pretty much done, my man. You let it hang around too long, steady shaking that shit off. You let it hang around with you too long, and before you know it, you out here doing shit that you know you normally don't do. Come on now. Somebody, come on. Everybody don't speak at one time. Don't worry, we talk boxing later. Right now, it's some real shit. And nobody can act like they can't relate to that. Because all of us have been at a breaking point. And some of us are still at a breaking point where we're damn near at a point of no return. When we're already telling ourselves, one more thing happens, and that's it. I'm ready to risk it all. One more thing happens, and usually when some people say, rather if you take them serious or not, usually when somebody says just one more thing and that's it, I don't care what you feel about them. You could think they're a punk, whatever. Somebody they ain't never bust a gun, somebody who can't punch through a wet paper bag. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's been plenty of people that like them all over the world that's either dead right now or in jail that sat there and told y'all one more thing and I'm gonna make everybody pay. And what has happened? 9 times out of 10, somebody done paid. And those people are dangerous because those are the same kind of people that they're not going to let the police take them out. So the 9 times out of 10, they're going to do everybody and then take themselves out. Now, am I saying frustration leads to this? No, frustration leads to other things that leads to that. But all these words I just gave y'all, they all hang out with each other. Y'all don't think these words, they all know each other? They all hang out. I just told y'all, they the same dudes at the bodega selling you some shit. And none of it is good. They all, their job is to sell you some shit, hoping that it works. So when you do go out there and do something stupid, rather if it's, you end up dead, you end up in jail, you end up losing your job, whatever, the first thing they doing is sitting back, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. On to the next. These are all the devil's words. This is all his words. All these words belong to him. Hey, he gotta do his job some way, somehow, right? It damn sure ain't his job to sit back and see us happy. It's not his job to see us successful, to see our kids go to the best schools, to see our wives or our girlfriends have the best life, to see our grandchildren just living life. It's not his job to see that. Y'all think he want to see that shit? Yeah, man. I gotta go fishing too. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That's the best thing for a man. And you know what I should do, y'all? Not to get off topic, I'm gonna go back. I should do that. I should do a fishing trip for No Duck Zone anniversary next year. What y'all think? What that sound like? That sound dope to y'all? Should I do that next year, y'all? What y'all think I should do for my 4th annual? Should I do like some fishing shit? That would be dope, wouldn't it be? I don't want to just have a regular barbecue next year. I'm already doing that for my 3rd year. Next year, I need to step it up a little bit. Yeah, do that in between, right? I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna talk to somebody and see where I can do that. I think I'm gonna do that, D-Free. I think just steady having a barbecue next year. Have like I don't know, man. I don't even know what I would call the shit. I have to figure out where in New York. There's places in New York. I think like D-Free. I think like City Island, maybe. Maybe City Island, D-Free. You know about City Island. You lived in New York. Maybe City Island. If anybody don't know about City Island in Bronx, New York, Google it. Google City Island in New York. Pretty decent place. Probably one of the most popular places in New York to go. A lot of people from different cities or boroughs will come to City Island. City Island pretty dope. Yeah. I'll have to get a big boat. Ladies, you more than welcome, ladies. I don't know, fellas. Would y'all want the ladies or would y'all just want to be by yourselves? It'd be kind of hard for me to just do something and don't have the ladies. My wife definitely ain't gonna sit home while I be on the big ass boat fishing. I don't know. She's definitely not gonna allow that. Yeah, she ain't gonna allow that. I don't know. We'll see though. But when we don't get control sometimes of how we feel, if we're not careful, then these words are going to end up being a part of our lives. My lady would be talking too much for my taste. BC said, hell no, man. He said, hell no. My wife gonna make me mad. He said, my lady gonna make me mad. She gonna make me leave her ass at 134 on God Brew. I'm gonna leave her right in front of, I'm gonna leave her right in front of Freaky Ty Mirror. I'm gonna leave her right on God Brew. Yo, BC, you're a funny dude, man. Hey, then you know what? He says, try to escape that lip. Hell no. You know what? I tell you what, Father's Day, y'all. How about Father's Day week of next year? That's a better one. It doesn't have to be no Doug Zone. We'll make it Father's Day week of 2026. That's a lot to ask for some of y'all, but you know, because you know, 2 months later is my barbecue. But how about that, y'all? Let's do that. Not just my New York brothers, all my brothers outside of New York. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that, y'all. LB, look, everybody, D Free, Josh Sanders. How about that next year for Father's Day week? Father's Day week. Let's make it happen. Can we get that going? No, see. Yeah, nah. I know what you mean, BC. I know what you mean, BC. Hell no. Let's try that next year, y'all. Next year, let's do it. No Doug Zone fishing trip, huh? No Doug Zone fishing trip. Can we do? Can we make that happen? Let's get that going because we need it as men. And I'm not just talking to black men. I'm talking. I know a lot of things happen with us, but I'm talking about men in general. Um, let's do that. Let's get together as men because it seems to be a problem with all of us being in the same room. Men can't. Men can't get around each other. Men can't. What you see some of these dudes act like on YouTube and all these ain't men. These are little boys trapped in men body. They little boys. But when real men can get together, it's a beautiful thing. So um next year, I think for June, that's what we should do for 2026. No Doug Zone fishing trip. It'll be good for us. Whatever's on your mind, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're frustrated about, whatever you aggravated about, whatever you stressed about. In that moment, you take the time to get away from your lady. Oh yeah, BC, it's on next month. It's on next month, yo. No Duck Zone, third annual barbecue going down, 16th of August. Oh man, man. Listen, yeah. Listen here, boy. I don't know, Albie, if I can. I'll try to see. Albie, where you at? Texas? Where you at? I would love to get out of town, man. I need to. I ain't gonna hold you. I need to. I need to. I really need to. I love New York. Sometimes this shit aggravates me. You in PA? B, I didn't know you was in PA. Holy shit. Yes, what I just said. Hey, hell yeah, BC. I didn't know that. Hey, hell no, LB. I'm thinking you somewhere in freaking Texas. Man, you could come up here next month, LB. You could come up here next month, man. If you ain't doing nothing, LB, for August 16th, man, you could pull up here, man. I can send you the invite right in your DM, man, on IG. Yeah, man. Nah, LB, you got to come up here. I thought he was in Alabama. I thought he was somewhere near there. That's what I always thought. I always got Texas vibes of him, though. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I always got Texas vibe from LB. I don't know. He gave me Texas vibe, and nothing wrong with that, though. He said, I thought Chicago. See? We all thought different. You know, we all thought the same. I didn't know that either, D-Free. That's crazy. That's crazy. I did not know that. I don't know why I thought LB was Texas, man. I swear I thought. PA? Man, you right down the damn street. Nah, you got to come up here, LB. You got to come up here next month. I don't know what it's looking like for the 16th of August, man. Check your calendar. He said we are creative city. Yeah, I know we are though, right, BC? We are. I mean, shit, we can go fishing in PA. Hey, D-Free, what that sound like to you? BC, what that sound like? Down here. Oh, I'm in PA down here and put your. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the hell on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out, LB. Time out, because now you just. Hell no, LB. I know, hell no. You ain't in no Pritchard, Alabama. Mobile, Alabama? Okay. Y'all about to make me get off my whole topic of what I was saying, but it's okay. Let me give y'all, because I know, so I can speak this. Mobile, Alabama alone, okay? Forget just the whole state. That's why I'm reading Trinity Gardens. Now I'm like, okay, I know where that's at. Mobile, Alabama is a whole different type of place. Well, how do you know? Well, if y'all had been listening to me, y'all would have known when I said I had family there and I lived there. I've actually lived there. West Mobile. Huh? Hillsdale, Mobile Terrace, all that. Pritchard is damn near probably almost like going to Brooklyn, Bronx, and Harlem at the same damn time, mixed with a little Chicago. Not the place you want to be if you ain't got no business. Other than that, it's a beautiful. Besides the violence, it's a cool place to be, man. You know what I'm saying? But that shit different out there, man. You ain't careful, bro. It's different out there, man. Word up, it's different out there. It's really different out there. But shouts to Mobile though. Crichton, Thomasville, Pritchard. You know what I'm saying? All that. Theodore. Whole Mobile, the whole Mob Town, man. Shout out to Mob Town. My family all out there, man. Shouts to Mob Town. I got to get to Mob Town. I don't know, D Free. Would you be interested in going to Alabama to go fishing? There's a lot of decent places to go fishing out there. I never thought about that. They closed Alabama. They closed the village. Holy shit. Holy, see, I ain't been down to fuck. I ain't been to Mobile since 2014, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That's when I moved back to New York. I've been back to New York ever since. So damn, I ain't been down there in some years, man. I gotta get down there. Could we shoot to do a fishing trip down there? I don't know, man. What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What about you, BC? You think you can get down there, BC? Hold on. What did BC say? I ain't got no business that far. Ah, BC said I ain't got no business. God damn, BC said I ain't got no business that far in Mobtown. Yo, look, man. It's pretty cool though. You know when y'all need to go? When they have Mardi Gras. They Mardi Gras. They Mardi Gras be different. Son wants to come to Mississippi. Yeah, yeah, it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom, BC. Word up. Word up, man. It's definitely at the bottom, man. Government Road. I used to always be on Government all the time and shit, man. Yo, I tell you, LB, I used to go around Happy Hill. I used to go around Happy Hill a lot, man. Um, I remember I had this shorty I was talking to, but luckily I had family at the time over there. Jesus Christ. That was not a place you wanted to get caught, boy. I'm telling you, you didn't want to get caught over there. You got caught over there, boy. That was gonna be your ass. Shout outs to Mobtown, man. That's second home for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to the whole Mobtown. Every part of Mobtown. I don't even care. Even the parts that's beefing. Could care less. Shouts to the whole Mobtown, man. I mean, that always will be second home for me, man, you know, because I can always pack my bags and be like, yo, I'm going back to Mobtown. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, this family, let me tell you something. There's a coach right up here in New York who has family in Mobile too. And me and him, we just talk about it like, yo, we got to all start making sure we not related. That's crazy. But a lot of New Yorkers is in Mobtown. What I don't like is that all the New Yorkers who are doing dumb shit, don't take your asses down there because y'all got all of us looking like all New Yorkers are alike. If we not all alike. That's why when I'm down there, somebody be like, I'm from New York. And I'm just looking at them like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. But I hope you ain't down here doing no stupid shit because I don't need all of them looking at us like we all the same. When I moved down there, the first thing people was like, what made you even move down here? I'm like, I got family. I've been coming down here since I was a little boy. So I was never down there to sell drugs. I was never down there to steal women. I was never down there to act like I'm the shit. Because a lot of dudes from New York go down there and they start telling these fake ass war stories, acting like they was the shit in New York, knowing damn well they wasn't. Your ass is living down there because you're running from something. You know, BC's an ass. A lot of them dudes down there that came from up here are running from something. But let me tell you something. You going down there playing, you're gonna run into something that you don't want to run into. So when you down there, you better be on your best behavior and be on point. Because the little dudes out there, they're not playing with you. They're not playing with you. Oh, they promise to God, they not playing with you. They got AKs the size of Big Show. And they be the littlest people carrying them. They're not playing with you. Be on point. I mean, you got to be on point anywhere you go in this world. But that's one of the places. Be on point. But back to the whole being frustrated. Um, it seemed like it's something that lives. All these. No, of course they are like how you talk. Ain't nobody fucking with horses and cows down here. Hey, ain't nobody here. Nobody fucking with horses and cows down there. Hell nah. No, they not LB. They better nah. They don't know. They ain't messing with out. No, they definitely not. Horses and cows. Hell no. You ain't messing with dogs down there. Nothing, man. That shit is out. That shit is out, man. That shit is out. But you see how we all come from different places. You got Josh Sanders. He's from the Midwest. My man, I be Alabama. All of us, right? This is why this fishing trip would be important. It would be a nice trip. We'll have to all get together and see how we could make that happen. We all have to make that happen. Shit, I don't know. Getting to Alabama, we got to figure that out because flying to Alabama, they be trying to want too much. I'm like, don't it only take like 2-3 hours to get to Alabama? The money they want, I'd be like, y'all tripping. Crush, what's up, my Philly brother? Yo, Crush, I was trying to hear you this morning, but I was telling you that your volume was off. I couldn't even listen to you. But I'm sure you were cooking this morning, but I just couldn't hear nothing. Yeah, but the fishing trip is important to be able to bond because even though we're on this social media and a lot of us talk to each other more than we talk to our own families, but we need to do that. We need a fishing trip where, and going to Mobile is cool for me because I got family out there anyway. A group is cheaper. So we got to see how we can get people to come on down to Mobile. That's the problem, Albie. A lot of people don't want to, and I can't tell people what to do with their money, but it's crazy because a lot of people will tell you they ain't got the money for it, but they'll be out here buying 200, 300 pairs of damn Jordans, or they be spending their money on unnecessary shit. When we're talking about getting together as a unit, as a family, I mean, that would be cool. Father's Day of next year, that shit would be dope. I got both of my brothers down there. I got my pops down there. I think that shit would be cool. I could bring my pops and my brothers. Man, that shit would be super dope. And I got my little nephew to have him on the trip. That would be super dope. You got me thinking, man. You got me thinking right now. But I'm trying to come to Mobile way before next year. But yeah, I think I would want to do that. Yeah, of course, I'm living cheap down here compared. Hell yeah, I know that. Let me tell you something, Albie. If I would have never moved back to New York, I would have had an apartment down there. I would have had an apartment down there. Y'all go to jail for weed down there? Oh, I don't know. But you could easily smoke weed. You can't walk the streets like we do up here, but you'll be able to smoke your weed now, man. Like you just can't smoke it freely like we do up here. I know that. But you'll be able to smoke your weed. It's not like you're not gonna be able to be down there, BC, and smoke your weed now. Like you ain't gonna be down there just looking around. You're like, it ain't gonna be that kind of shit. That's like saying, can you drink alcohol when you walk? Yeah. But I'm like, you'll be able to do it, BC. You know what I'm saying? Like, just not in front of them. You're not walking past them smoking. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you don't want to be down there like, oh my gosh, that's the police. Know what I mean? I ain't gonna be able to talk to nobody up here. I'm gonna have to talk to more of my brothers in the South. Everybody who's near the South, I gotta try to get them to go. Yo, BC, we gonna do it, BC. Come on now. I ain't trying to hear no, not next year. Let's do it. Let's do it, y'all. Yo, yeah, Josh. I think that's a great idea. We all could get on the boat and do something. Nah, you bring some down with you. That's all. Don't bring a whole busload, but because you ain't gonna be down there long anyway. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, everybody that come from out of town do, especially New York. You wouldn't be the first one. Just got to move smart. That's all. Got to move smart. I used to do it all the time going when I was in my smoking days. You know what I'm saying? I just knew what I could bring and what I couldn't bring. He said, hold on. He said, okay, we drinking. Yeah, man, let's all do it, man. Josh Sanders, let's do it. Let's all do it. Let's all do it. At least, Josh, if you couldn't make it to New York, I don't know how far Alabama would be from where you at, Josh, if you're flying. Because sometimes you have to get on different planes. I don't know. Oh, okay, I'll be yeah. Let's set it up. Let's set it up, y'all. Let's really think about next year, Father's Day week. Let's think about it. Why not? Let's think about that. Let's take the time. Let's not put it on hold because everything can't be next year, next year, next year, next year. Let's think about that so we can set that up. I don't want to spend another year for Father's Day in New York. I didn't did about freaking 12 straight here. I don't want to do no more here. And it's great because Father's Day week is my brother's birthday that I have down there. So I think that would be cool to do a fishing trip. So let's all think about that, man. And anybody else that's in the chat that know me, that support, I mean, a lot of y'all probably gonna be like, hell no, I'm not doing it. That's cool. That's cool. You know what I mean? Different strokes for different folks. But I think that would be something dope for us to all get together and do. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, BC. It'd be something different, BC. A sports event would be a perfect. Hold on. A sports place, a sports event would be a perfect place to be on Father's Day because men love sports. Um, yeah, well, down there's a lot of stuff going on. There'd be stuff going on down there. I think they could add a little more to the town, but there'd be shit going on down there. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna go see no boxing down there. It don't really be boxing like that down there. What they be doing down there, if they still do it, correct me, I'll be. When I was down there, they was doing the Tough Man tournament. They was doing like the Tough Man shows. They was going to the fairgrounds and shit, and they would do the Tough Man shit. I don't think they do it anymore. But I'm gonna tell you what. When is Father's? I don't know for next year. I don't know. I'll be somebody look it up on their calendar. When is Father's Day for 2026? Look it up and see what day, y'all. Everybody check their calendar. Check your calendars. I like to have you. Yeah, oh man, hey, Josh, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's shit to do down there, bro. I'm not gonna cap. I'm really not gonna cap. It's shit to do down there. I'm not gonna cap, bro. I'm not gonna even cap with you. It'd be a lot of shit to do down there. It'd be shit to do. I'm not gonna even hold you, bro. Straight up. Father's Day is the 21st for next year. Yeah, so June 21st next year. I was in Miami. Yeah, this is what I'm saying though, BC. Let's do it. June 21st, 2026. Right? Let's get it going. Let's really not just talk about it. Let's actually get it going. I'm gonna hit G5, man. I'm gonna hit my son 5. I want to see my man G5 in it, man. He in Texas, so there ain't nothing for him to get to that. Um, I'm gonna hit 5 on that one, man. That would be that'd be dope. We all need to take each other's numbers. Josh, I think I still got your number. I ain't called you in a minute though. I'm gonna need you to send me your number in the IG. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, BC. That's what I'm like. That's good. I can't do it without 5. I could do it, but I don't want to do it without 5, man. 5 right there, man. I need 5 in this shit, man. I need 5 in it. I need 5 in it. Call this No Duck Zone fishing trip. I need it, y'all. Let's really think about it, y'all. We got time to next year. Even though we don't know what'll happen, honestly, we got time. And we can start paying for shit early. You know what I'm saying? You can start paying shit early where it makes your trip cheaper. And when you talk about staying in a hotel, I'll be a tell you, the hotel, that's not even an issue. It's not even an issue. But I think we should go ahead and do that, fellas. Let's just go right ahead and make that happen. It would be it would be great for us, man. But like I said, back to what I was saying, frustrated, man. We have to learn to control that. We like to learn to get around, get away from it. We have to learn to not allow it in our lives because it introduces us to these other names, like I said, that are not healthy for us. See how I talk about doing the annual barbecue and then talk about going fishing in this state, bringing us, that's what it's about, bringing the men together, not just black men. I don't want y'all to think, well, I can't be a part of that because it's a black thing. Absolutely not. It's about bringing men together. After I get past this barbecue, we're going to see what we can do. And then we can start making announcements about it. But I need people to participate. You don't want to put in something and then you got to cancel it because people are not, interested. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna hit G5. I'm gonna hit G5 today. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him today. I'm gonna hit him today. I'm gonna hit him today. We gonna make this happen. We all gonna go our asses out of town. I'm gonna start hitting people. I'm not worried about my barbecue next month. I already got that locked. That's cool. I'm gonna start hitting him and hitting some other people, and we gonna make some things happen. Yeah, he got family in Bama too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He told me, which is cool. That's why it makes more sense. I'm not doing this event and then 5 ain't there. Can't do that. It's not gonna feel right. That's my brother, and I love him, even though I don't talk to him as much as I should be. But I'm gonna get on that because I just be in my own world. I think he just popped up in my live yesterday, man. I always ask him how he's doing and how's Carter doing and his daughter doing. So it's a beautiful thing. But we definitely he definitely has to be a part of this trip. So we all gonna see what we can do about that. So gentlemen, let's start. Well, Albie, you already know you ain't got to think about nothing because you are already where we're trying to get to. But everybody else, let's seriously think about that, man. Let's seriously think about making that happen. But I'm trying to come to Mobile, Albie, before June. So at the end of this year, I would like to get to Mobile. I don't know if that'll happen. I might end up popping up for Mardi Gras. I don't know how it's gonna go, but that trip for next year sounds splendid. You know, let's not frustrate ourselves or aggravate ourselves or stress out thinking about it. Let's just go ahead, let's make it happen. That's all we got to do. Um, Word of the day: frustrated. Don't be. Don't be. There's a way. There's ways around this shit. If you believe in a higher power, there's ways around it. Let's start finding out ways around this shit instead of us walking into this trap that leads us to where we don't want to be. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll be back later on today for sure to talk about tomorrow or this week's fights. We're not going to talk about particular ones. We're just going to talk about all of them. I ain't crazy about the Pacquiao and Barrios, but hell, there's other people who seem to be. So we're going to talk about everything. Love y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share it. Tell everybody, man. One of the best damn morning shows. One of the best damn morning shows is around, man. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Love y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.